Alright, I'm back. I just needed to like calm down a little bit after watching the 50th anniversary. And I gotta say, this was a really, really good episode of Doctor Who. It was so weird that there's like 3 different timelines that are going on in one story. Elizabeth in England, stuff that's going on in modern day England, and also what's going on in Gallifrey. We get to see the fall of Arcadia, which was mentioned in Doomsday, and I thought it was really great. The Daleks, however, only had like a couple of moments in the scenes every now and then whenever they get to the Time War. And the Zygons, I thought the Zygons were like, I think they were like the main enemies of the episode, but it doesn't really seem like that at the moment. I guess it was focusing more on the Doctor of contemplating whether to destroy Gallifrey or not. The moment of this space eater that's supposed to destroy galaxies, that was supposed to destroy both the Daleks and the Time Lords, took the form of Rose Tyler, or should I say, back when she was a bad wolf. And apparently the moment is sentient as well. I did like Billie Piper's role in this because I guess you could say she was more like the War Doctor's conscience. Or I guess you could say like the ghost of past, present, future to Scrooge from A Christmas Carol. I guess you could say that. Because even she didn't really want to destroy Gallifrey herself. I thought it was really cool seeing the 10th Doctor and the 11th Doctor interacting with each other. It was pretty funny, especially when you got the War Doctor in with the mix. I thought it was also pretty funny too. Well, apparently the Zygons wanted to take over Earth by going from the past into the future using Gallifreyan technology. And then with Kate, the Brigadier's daughter, I mean, willing to blow up London just to stop the Zygons killing millions of people. I mean, I thought that was incredibly risky, but also kind of stupid. I guess you could say. I'm not sure, but again, it's very complicated. But then it was quite a coincidence that they have those memory wiping devices on those ceilings inside that room, because the Doctor managed to like wipe everyone's memories, humans and Zygons, so they could like talk peacefully with each other. But what would happen with the Zygons that were turned into humans? I mean, what's gonna happen with them? This memory wipe be temporary? Will it last very long? And the weird thing is, the sonic screwdrivers, there's one scene which I thought was pretty badass, but kind of odd to me, because they used sonic screwdrivers to push away a Dalek when they were inside that 3D painting. Okay, I know as of late, the sonic screwdrivers have been acting more like magic wands, but I mean, how did the sonic screwdriver do that? It was badass seeing those 3 side by side together and all, and pushing a Dalek with their sonic screwdrivers, which I thought was pretty cool too, but it was... Sonic screwdrivers aren't wands, that's the thing, but it was a pretty badass scene, I won't lie. Although there was a scene where they saw the projection of Arcadia and people dying, but they also saw them surviving after the Time War, so I wasn't really sure how that projection worked. I mean, who showed it to them? Was it the moment Rose Tyler, or was this, I don't know. I wasn't really sure. There were some parts that kind of did confuse me a bit, but I still liked the episode. I mean, seeing War Doctor, 10th Doctor, 11th Doctor interacting with each other, I thought that was pretty cool. And I liked how they mentioned that how the Doctor always lies about his age because he always lost count. I wasn't expecting them to bring all the previous Doctors in on this. Well, they didn't really get the actors. It was basically like old BBC footage and I guess voice doubles. But I thought it was a really cool scene seeing all the Doctors together, sort of, but it was still pretty cool. And not only that, but we got to see Peter Capaldi and the 13th Doctor, or I guess you could say that. Although we didn't really see his face. We saw his eyes, he does look angry, so maybe when 11th Doctor regenerates to the 12th, he might become more of an angry Doctor. I don't know. But I am looking forward to seeing more of Peter Capaldi. I want to see like what his Doctor is going to be like. Yeah, so they actually did save Gallifrey. They sent Gallifrey in the time lock using the technology that the Time Lords used for those 3D paintings. The resolve with the Zygons, I thought that was dealt with pretty easily, but then again, we're not sure what's gonna happen with the Zygons that are, you know, that look like humans now. Oh, and I also had to mention, the Vortex Manipulator, Captain Jack Harkness's Vortex Manipulator. Kate, well, the one disguised by the Zygon, she mentioned they got this when Jack Harkness died, although it was one of them, she mentioned it was one of his deaths. Okay, I gotta know, how the hell did they got their hands on his vortex manipulator? And I'm not sure if they're gonna ever bring this up ever again, but how did that happen? I'm not sure. Does this have something to do with Miracle Day? I don't know. I don't know how the hell UNIT got their hands on it. I wish I knew. It kind of surprised me seeing that, and also we did get to see a little bit of images of previous companions. I saw Susan. I recognized her. I also saw the image of Brigadier. I miss the Brigadier, but it's kind of sad that he's never going to show up ever again, especially now that the actor who played him has died. May he rest in peace. But hey, I did like the homage to like some of the previous companions and some of the previous moments of other Doctor Who episodes. I also did like the ending scene. I guess you could say it was like the Doctor's dream, where you see the 11th Doctor and you see War Doctor and 10th Doctor, but all the other Doctors standing side by side. I thought that was a really awesome scene. I counted 12, no Peter Capaldi at the moment. Oh, and also we kind of saw the War Doctor's regeneration. It seems that he was regenerating because of old age. I thought we were going to see him turn into Christopher Eccleston, but we only saw like part of his face changing, and that was it. Hey, at least we know why he regenerated. Because of the time threads intertwining with each other, they wouldn't remember anything. So I guess it was a good opportunity for 11th to tell 10th about Translore, which we'll get to that later. Right before he left, 10th Doctor, which I'm gonna miss him again, he said, "I don't want to go," which were the final words he said right before he regenerated. So maybe that's what he meant by "I don't want to go," not because he doesn't want to like, I don't want to become something else. Maybe he's saying "I don't want to go to Translore." Maybe. I thought it was great seeing David Tennant again. I thought it was great seeing John Hurt and Matt Smith interacting with each other. It brought some like good memories of seeing the previous episodes during the David Tennant era, and I really did like that. I found this incredibly funny that he was actually married before to Queen Elizabeth I. And you know what? I think this probably explained like why back in that Shakespeare episode in series 3, why she called him his worst enemy. Probably because, you know, right when they got married, he probably didn't come back. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe the War Doctor might really be the 9th Doctor. It's not really confirmed whether he's 8.5 or the 9th, but if he really is the 9th, that means the Peter Capaldi Doctor will be the last Doctor, because the Doctor can only regenerate 12 times. So I guess that after Peter Capaldi, that would be it, but I don't know. It's probably still up for debate at the moment. I mean, he is still the Doctor, technically. There was actually a surprise cameo by Tom Baker. I was not expecting that at all. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, Tom Baker! Because the 4th Doctor was one of my favorite Doctors in the classic Doctor Who series. I thought it was really awesome seeing him there, although he played as the Curator. The funny thing is, in that letter that Elizabeth I wrote, she assigned the Doctor as the gallery's curator, and he was talking about that he would become a great curator and that he would retire and be great at curating. I think that was what he was saying. And then you see Tom Baker as the curator. So I think he might have been a Doctor from the future, but as a curator. I think the Tom Baker cameo, that curator, was what the Doctor could have been if he was the curator. So yeah, again, up for debate, but hey, I was so giddy when Tom Baker showed up, and it was really awesome. Now, it seems that the title of that 3D painting was called Gallifrey Falls No More. Maybe the 11th Doctor might go and find Gallifrey again. I don't know if he really is going to try to look for it and bring it back, but it seems like he's going to find it. Maybe that's what the next series is going to be. I also liked how in the beginning they started off with the old classic Doctor Who opening. The ending, it was just where they rolled the credits and they actually showed the Doctor's faces. Again, it was a really good episode. Now, I actually saw the preview of the Christmas special. It seems that the Doctor might be going to Translore, but there are special cameos of previous Doctor Who villains. Daleks, Cybermen, Weeping Angels, and the silence. I didn't mention this before, but again, the silence, I really did like the silence. They looked like from the painting Scream. The thing is with the silence, when you look at them and you look away, you instantly forget that you ever saw them. So yeah, they kind of alter your memory in a way if you actually saw a silence. So seeing all 4 of these Doctor Who villains coming back in the Christmas special begs the question, how is Matt Smith going to regenerate into Peter Capaldi? And also, what is going to happen? Maybe Translore, we'll probably see Translore, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it, and I really did like this episode. I thought it was really good. Oh jeez. So yeah, this was once again a really great episode of Doctor Who. I thought it was I really did like the 50th anniversary. I liked how it did pay homage to some of the classic Doctor Who series, previous Doctors, even a couple of companions every now and then. Although I really want to know, how the hell did UNIT get their hands on Captain Jack's vortex manipulator? How did they get that? That's what I want to know. I thought Clara was pretty good in this episode. It seems that I actually thought that the Rose was going to be Bad Wolf Rose, but it was the Moment. But it looked like Rose, Bad Wolf Rose, I guess you could say that. Although, of all the forms that the Sentients could use, the Moment, it chose Rose Tyler. I guess it kind of makes sense, considering she's the very first companion in the new Doctor Who series. So, yeah, tell me guys what you think about the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite moments? Any possible theories of what might come in the next series? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more videos. Not only on the backup channel, but also on this channel as well. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Again, great episode. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for the Christmas special. It's okay, I can't wait. Alright, I'm LunarSpawn27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.